Hi everyone, thanks for listening to this A-Level Results Day presentation. Most of you should be listening to this in tutor time, so I tried to make it short and sweet and hopefully give you the basics of what you need to do to prepare for the day and what to expect as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about preparing and how you can make the most of this time before you get your results, what will happen on the day, what clearing and adjustment are, and then how we can support you next year and beyond, perhaps when you've left St Peter's and gone off to university. So just a quick breakdown of the dates. So results day is on Tuesday, the 10th of August. Universities will get your results on the 7th, which is the Saturday before results day. And that means they have a bit of time to kind of go through all the offers and make their decisions. We'll talk about what happens with UCAS track and all that sort of thing in a second. So they'll get their results on the 7th and they'll make their decisions. If you have met your offer, then you'll automatically be into your firm choice or your insurance choice. On the 9th, on the Monday, the school will get your results, so then we can have a look at your look at all the grades and look at your university offers and see if there's anyone we might perhaps need to keep an eye out for on results day, and we can support those pupils in particular. Now, on results day, you'll be able to get your results from school at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can do that by phoning the school, and the number will be sent round to you at the number to call just before results day, or you can come in person. And really, we try to recommend that you come in. If you can. Anybody that needs help, then we can support them in person on the day. Now, pupils will get their university news from track at 8 o'clock in the morning. You'll log in and you'll find out if you've made it to your firm or your insurance choice, or if you're in clearing. That's at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it doesn't happen before that point. So you don't wait up until midnight and check it at 5 minutes past 12, because it won't be updated. At the earliest you can find out is 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, the thing to remember is that on track, that doesn't tell you the grades that you received. It only tells you if you've got into your firm or your insurance choice. So it might say that you're into your firm, but it doesn't actually tell you if you made the grades to get into that course. So you need to also check with school on your grades. So before the day, there's a few things that you need to do. So please check all of your contact details are up to date. Make sure that on track, your phone number, your email address, and your home address are all correct. So if you've changed any of those recently, make sure you update those. Be prepared to come into school on the day, so try not to be away from home. Obviously, if you're aboard international border, you'll have to call up rather than come in. But if you can, be prepared to come in or call us if you need to for some help and support. Have your details ready for the day. So all the details you need to log into track, and also have a plan B. So look at your offers and look at the current predictions that you've got from your teachers, what grades you're working at, and think about having a plan B. Now, you can do that by looking at courses that are currently that have entry requirements around sort of the area, the grades that you're working towards at the moment. Have a plan B in place, because if you're not accepted on the day, it's really good to have that backup and to know what sort of course and which universities you might want to look at in clearing. It's particularly important for those students who are currently working at grades below their offers. So really think about that carefully. Again, get some advice from us at school if you're not accepted, and also be aware of your accommodation policies and procedures. So make sure you know exactly what you need to do after results day, and particularly for your insurance choice. So make sure you look at the policy. So some universities have different policies for firm and insurance. Just make sure you're familiar with what you need to do and how it all works, so that you know what you're doing on the day. If you do get into your insurance choice, what do you need to do? What's their policy on providing accommodation for insurance choice? And you can look at those for also look at the clearing policy and procedure for accommodation as well, if you want to, at different universities. So the first thing you need to do is check track at 8 o'clock in the morning and not before. Just a quick overview of what clearing actually is. So clearing helps to match applicants who don't have a place with courses that have vacancies. So if your firm and your insurance universities don't accept you, then you will be eligible for clearing and you'll be automatically entered into clearing onto track. So you'll see that on results day in the morning when you look at track, and it will say you are now in clearing, and you'll get a clearing number. And that's the number that you need when you're looking for a clearing place. You can also put yourself into clearing if you want to. So you can withdraw from your firm or your insurance and then put yourself into clearing so that you can get a place in clearing. So this is for people that perhaps change their mind about the course they want to apply for, change their mind about the university they want to go to. It's quite risky because you're not guaranteed to get a place in clearing. So please do talk to me, Mrs. or Mrs. Wishart, before you do that, and we can advise you on the best strategy for that. Just a little rundown of how clearing actually works. So you'll get a clearing number, you'll use something called Clearing Plus, and that's quite a new system, and it actually helps you to put in the courses that you're interested in, and it will help to match you really well with courses that meet the grades that you've got. Check the university website and the UCAS site and find a course. So if you have to look for a course yourself and find one that meets all of your requirements and also what you have the grades for. So you need to look at what their clearing offer is. So usually offers in clearing are slightly lower than normal, but only contact universities if you have their published clearing grades. So they may have already reduced the grades that they're wanting. So please don't call them up if you haven't got those grades, because it only wastes your time. And if you do meet the grades and you found a course, you need to ring the university yourself. So please don't ask a parent to do that for you. You need to do that with all of your numbers, so your UCAS number, your clearing number, your grades, that sort of thing. And when you call them, each university has a specific clearing line. You call them up and you hopefully will be made an offer over the phone. You can get as many offers as you like. And then by the end of the day, from 4 o'clock, you can choose which one of those that you want to take forward. And that's the one that you then add into UCAS. Again, if you do find yourself in that position, I can help you. Mrs. Wishart, Mr. Gillies, Mrs. Marlad, we can all support you and your house parents. So do speak to us. Okay. I just mentioned something called Clearing Plus, and basically it matches you if you're not placed. You can come back to this and have a look. We'll be sending this recording out so you can have a look at how this works. But it's basically based on your results and on your preferences. You can click on your matches, you can tick the boxes next to the courses you're interested in, and then the universities will get back to you. So it just makes things a little bit easier. This was new last year. It doesn't replace normal clearing. You can still directly contact the university by calling their clearing hotline, but it's just something else that you can do to be proactive on the day. So if you are in clearing, you can use that as well. Adjustment is something different. So adjustment is where if you exceed your firm choice, so if your firm offer was 3 A's and you get 2 A's and an A star, you are then eligible for adjustment, which means you can look around for another course that perhaps you didn't apply for because you thought it might be out of your range, and you can speak to them about getting an alternative offer, and you can do that without losing your place at your firm choice. The universities will give you all the information that you need about that, and it will also all be on track. And again, you need to contact the universities directly on their clearing and adjustment hotline and see if they have a university course and a place that you'd perhaps be eligible for, and if they'd be willing to make you an offer. So when you finish St. Peter's, we'll continue to help you. We'll continue to advise you, whatever that might be. If you want to reapply, that's absolutely fine. If you decide it's not for you this year, or you go to university and you don't like it for whatever reason and you decide to drop out, if you want to reapply, we can help you do that. It's exactly the same as if you were here in the sixth form. We'll process your form for you, do all your references and get that sent off to UCAS. So just get in touch with me and your house parent if you want to reapply. Again, if you're wanting to take a gap year and reapply during a gap year, so you haven't applied this year, of course, we'll help you to do that. And remember, just to keep in touch with us, we're still here. We still want to help and support you. If you get to university and you're struggling, we're here to help you. So do keep in touch with us, with your house parent, and we'll do as much as we can to support you next year and beyond. So there are a few guides on the web to help you with these things that I've spoken about today. Now, UCAS, it's not just a site that you apply on. They have tons and tons of guides and videos and all sorts of things that you can look at, and I'll email these round in addition to this presentation so that you can have a look at those. But all you need to do is Google UCAS clearing or UCAS adjustment, UCAS results day, anything like that, and it will come up with some relevant information for you. So don't hesitate to look on their website just to see what support and help they've got on there. So that's all from me. I really hope that everything goes well for you and that the final few months go smoothly at school. We'll be around on results day and after to support you, to help you, whatever it is, let us know. Good luck, and I'll see you all very soon, I'm sure. Thank you.